Hi everyone and welcome to the gathering. I'm just checking that everything is okay because I had a bit of a technical glitch a couple of minutes ago and I had to end it and then set it all back up again. So I'm really hoping that the link that is in Gather Around is the correct one. Yeah, I could hear myself talking over what I was saying. It was really strange, so I had to stop and try and figure out what was going on. And I've also got this with me. Both of the girls are normally asleep by about 7 o'clock, but for whatever reason tonight, Noah was a bit more unsettled. So I've just got this close at hand just in case she gets a bit unsettled and I might have to rush off. So I'm just letting you know in case we have to end sooner than I would like to. I'm also double checking my sound here because when I did it last week, there was no sound, or the sound that was there was really muffled. You couldn't actually hear what I was saying. So I'm just learning on the job here. Okay, so I'm hoping you're all well. I'm hoping that you've managed to get a bit of time, whether you're watching this live or whether you're watching it back. Got some time to just settle in and enjoy, get yourself a nice drink. I've lit my candle. I've got my tea here, which I might have a wee glug of actually. And I thought I would open with the song that I've written for connecting with the song. I was speaking to my sister earlier and she had said to me that she'd left a little comment in underneath where I've got the song up there. And I hadn't seen her comment, so I'd gone and looked at it, and it was so sweet and so encouraging, and it made me feel lovely. So I thought maybe I'll just start with that, and then we can go into our meditation. So some of you might be familiar with the song, maybe by now. Feel you've come so far from where you've been. Feel you can undo everything. But we've walked this life so many times, and do you know you can live again? We can shed our skin, and we've got to breathe the moment in, get underneath our skin, and fall down and call out and make up for all the times we missed. All these years that I've been living took years of hell to feel like heaven, and I can't find my rhythm because all is forgiven. And we've got to of living, and fall down and call out and make up for all the times we missed. And fall down and call out and make up for all the times we've missed. Oh, there we go. Noah's singing along. She sounds quite happy though. I was really distracted there because I could hear. I'll keep a wee eye on that, and if she does actually get a bit upset, I'm really sorry if I have to dash off. Okay, so I'm feeling like I'm sinking in a wee bit more. I was really flustered beforehand just because I thought Noah wasn't going to settle, and I thought I could feel a slight headache coming on. So I've done what I always do in that kind of situation. I sat down and took some nice deep breaths, and I've got some lovely serum. It's called Open Sky Eye Serum, and it's made by a lovely company in Canada called Living Libations, but Nadine, who makes all of these sort of luxury and sort of essential oils, she makes them with so much love, and it's such a soulful business. It's incredible, but they're so potent that these just smell so intoxicating. So I just rubbed some on my temples about 2 minutes before I hit broadcast there, and I'm feeling so lovely. And that song really helped tune me in. So this evening, I wanted us just to begin with our meditation, and I know for some of you it might sound and feel really strange, really alien, and I only kind of think that perhaps because that's how it felt for me when I began with Kundalini. With my TM meditation, it feels like just a lot less intrusive and a lot less challenging to me, because I can just go quietly within and I can say my mantra, and it just feels more typical of what we think meditation is. Kundalini sort of pushes people's comfort zones, I think. It did mine anyway, because even although I write music and I love to sing, it felt very strange. The chanting, the mantra, the really engaging with your voice and hearing yourself and knowing that other people could hear you. I spent a lot of time like muffling the tuning in part, and the sung part at the end. I used to feel really self-conscious. Now I don't, because actually something really lovely happened in that it really drew my elder daughter in. I think she became really curious about what I was singing, and she will come now, and if she hears me, and just like sometimes she'll ask to come and sit with me, and she just sort of curls up like a wee cat, and she doesn't say anything. She just sort of sits by me, and it's lovely. But sometimes she will join in, and she knows how to tune in. I'll maybe do that one time, maybe have her here, because it's just so inspiring. I love it. And when I watch her doing it, I see how powerful it is, and graceful, and how just innocent the whole experience can be. And it's nice to sort of lose ourselves in something rather than have it lost on us because we're feeling too self-conscious. So I know this is new and strange and different. I've been doing it for about over a year now, and it took a while for it to feel normal for me. But now it does feel like just the most luxurious thing to do for myself. It really is just so lovely. So without further ado, let's just come into a nice seated position, or whatever's most comfortable for you. I'm on my sheepskin, and we can just begin by tuning in. So we rub our hands together, bring them to our heart center, spine nice and straight, and we'll take a couple of nice deep breaths in through the nose, chin slightly tucked. And breathe in deeply through the nose and back out through the nose. And breathe in, back out through the nose. And then we'll inhale to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Now bring our hands into Gyom Mudra. Place your left hand on your left knee. Take your right thumb, place it over your right nostril. Inhale through the left. Close the left and exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close it off. Exhale through the left. Now we're just going to do that for approximately 3 minutes. So let's go. And just find your own rhythm here. And if you like, you can inhale Sat. And exhale Nam. And we just say that quietly to ourselves. Just soften your forehead and between your eyes. Relax your face. Just loosen your shoulders. And last few rounds. Last one. Okay, just bring both hands down onto your knees. You can keep your hands in Gyan Mudra, or you can just have your hands clasped over your knees, whatever feels comfortable now. And then just let your breath find a nice, gentle rhythm. I'll just sit here for a few moments just to settle into that feeling, the space that we've created for ourselves here. And just pay attention to your body and to your thoughts. Notice how this is feeling. And now we'll bring our hands into prayer pose. And to someone that you love, or to someone who you feel needs your love, you can say, "May the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on." And I'll sing the next two just so that you can choose. So to yourself we can sing, "May the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on." And to the world we can sing, "May the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on, guide your way on, guide your way on." Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Okay, that was lovely. I actually haven't meditated today, so that's felt extra specially nice for me. I've been feeling really tired and heavy today, and actually that tends to be a sign to me that I've not done my morning meditation, and that sort of has held true for today, because I have really felt the strain today more than I usually would. I feel like it's getting quite dark in here. I don't know if that's okay for everyone. I might just pop the light on in case it does feel too dark. Just bear with me. Okay, that's maybe a wee bit better, although it was quite nice and relaxing. Okay, so in the email that I sent you, there was that picture of the huge circle of stones. Well, it was a sort of maze. I can't remember the correct name for that, but I absolutely loved that image. And I have this book which was recommended to me by Carrie Ann Moss, and it's called, I don't know if you can see that, probably not. It's called Circle of Stones by Judith Doric. And I asked, well, my sister asked me what I would like for Christmas, or was it my birthday? I think it was actually my birthday. And I said this book, and she got me it. And it's just the most incredible book. And what I wanted to do was read the last passage to you. I'll definitely be using this book just for reference, and it's just so soothing. I really do recommend it to everyone. But I thought I would start at the end because it's all about finding your voice. And this final part here is called Finding Her Voice, and I'm going to read it to you. And what I thought you could do, and what Judith actually suggests, is to just sit with your eyes closed and listen while I'm reading, and just keep your eyes closed and just try and listen to yourself and connect to yourself throughout the time that I'm reading this. And then if anything does come up for you, write it down somewhere, maybe even in if you've got a specific journal or something for connecting with the song, you could write it down in there if you feel like anything important comes up for you. So just find a nice quiet or comfortable, something to sit on or lie down. Do whatever feels good for you. As long as you can hear my voice, that's the only important thing. So close your eyes and just take this in. It's called Finding Her Voice. An old woman, her shoulders wrapped in a grey woolen shawl, spoke softly. I ask, what is asked of us? And the answer comes, to come, each of us, to our own voice, our own feminine voice. It is an enigma that when a woman first expresses herself, even if it is a matter for which she cares deeply, it may emerge in a false masculine voice. It may state her matter factually, but without the shadings and overtones from her own life, without the nuance of her womanly feeling values. Or, if she is ill at ease, she may hand her script over to the animus and let him play the role for her, not out of her feelings, her relatedness and vulnerability, but out of an abstracted, polished, hardened side of herself that feels a pressure to have all the answers, that has lost touch with softness, uncertainty, and weakness. What is asked of us? To find a voice to cry out, to make us all attend to our woundedness, our pain, our anguish, our needs. In ourselves, in our children, in our men, in nature itself, that vast woundedness which has been so ignored, so denied, to attend that woundedness and at last to honour it, the woundedness of us all, in hope and faith that it may heal. The old woman smoothed the shawl around her neck. What is asked of us at this time? Our lives as women have vastly changed. We have finally risen in the professions, politics. Now the irony is that as men re-examine an old exaggerated emphasis on success, women feel more and more pressure to be successful, even to be extremely successful. It's as if the young women of today were being asked to make up for the inequities of the past and to sacrifice her own life as she does it. She's urged to place her children in corporate daycare facilities and to feed herself and her family from pre-packaged supermarket stock. Her inner and outer children, any young, tender parts needing special understanding and care, must go unmothered. As she is urged to put her energies in service to dehumanizing systems, her own individual life and her needs for domestic privacy disappear. Surely there must be another way, a way not yet fully revealed, in which we women may reconnect with our ancient feminine grounding and come to a new and more conscious realization of it, a way of new stature, a new position in the world, while still maintaining the values of the private, the inner, the contained and subjective. I want to reach out my hand to touch the arm of the woman of today and support her in not letting the animus pull her into collective expectations of success and pull her life away from her, moment by moment. Support her in not letting the glare and dazzle of what is publicised wash away her grounding in her own life. I want to tell her to keep faith with herself through her walks, her reflecting, her quiet care of her life. I want to comfort her and say, young woman, hold on to your voice, your subjective stance, the voice of your individual life. Do not let it be taken from you. It's the very soul of humanity and needs to be cherished and heard. As you claim your place in the world, your authority, perhaps even a position of political power, stay true to your grounding in the ancient feminine. Do not rise above your own creaturely needs, but make the quiet nurturing of them the centre of your life. A late afternoon chill filled the air. The old woman brushed a strand of grey hair from her face. I ask myself, what is asked of us? And the answer comes. Our whole lifetime is asked to encompass our own birthing. First, we must hold ourselves within in privacy and darkness, protecting what is there while it's young and fragile from being revealed too soon when it could be undone by premature criticism. Then, when our time has come, we must act as our own midwife and be present to our own process as it comes to birth. We women must listen to ourselves and to each other as the individual voice of each of us is born. We must learn to discern, to stay in proper relationship to the animus, to simply listen and be present to one another. If another woman is wonderfully original, then the animus will make us envious and make us want to criticise or denigrate her. When I remember how my own counsellor, a wise, patient woman, simply listened and drew me out, it helped me not identify with the envy, but listen quietly as a young woman searches for her own voice. Most helpful of all for a woman to remember as she seeks her own voice is that it will emerge only when she speaks from her own true nature and experience. Only when she expresses what she cares most dearly about and is her own unique and individual truth. If she makes the mistake of identifying with the archetypal feminine and becomes intoxicated with its powerful energy, if she takes up its cause, she is likely to become devoured by it. Her task must be to ground herself in her own life and let its truth emerge. The old woman shifted, resting her weight against the doorframe. I see a finely wrought chain of tempered silver, delicate yet strong, stretching back through time, reaching deep into the earth. A chain of women, each listening to each, being present to her as she waits for herself to be born, for her feeling values to come to form and to birth. Women after woman after woman, being present as each finds her voice. The first snowflakes of the season drifted slowly towards the earth. The old woman pulled the shawl more snugly around her shoulders. I ask what is asked of us, and I know that the answers and attitudes for a new feminine consciousness will not be found in the collective realm. They will not come from the mass, but from the voice of each individual woman as she seeks tentatively and hesitantly to live out her life in the values of the ancient feminine. Perhaps what is asked is that each of us come to her own renewed grounding in the archetypal feminine, come to a conscious awareness of that grounding, a conscious awareness, understanding, and embracing of it in her own being and her own life. So there we go. I just love that bit. I love that sense that there's that old wise woman sort of just sitting there and able to sort of speak to us and give us the reassurance that we need. I think for me, finding my voice has in many ways been such a tentative and gradual thing, and I've definitely felt that I couldn't really allow its fullest expression. And for such a long time, I've felt that um, um, I think earlier on in the book it speaks about yin and yang, and women, all of us, we have the potential and the power to be really cutting and really ferocious, and we do have that energy and that capacity. And I guess from a young age, there was just really one person in my life who kept telling me that I was nasty, or that I could hurt people with the things that I said. And that became something that I really feared in myself, that I could hurt people and not know it, and that I was told that I kind of was hurting people without knowing it. And it was really confusing for me. And I guess in a way it really shut down my voice. For a long time, that was true. But gradually, and with a lot of love, I came back to a different understanding of the potency of my voice, and the innocence of it, and the fact that it didn't need to be feared, and that really that one person who did seem to have a problem with me, or the things I would say or the way I would say them, you know, I've come to realize that they probably had their own stuff going on that meant that they couldn't really have that space for me. I can't know for sure, but now I am at a place where I'm really connecting to what is it I need from this moment? What do I feel right here, right now? Can I allow it myself? Can I ask for it? Can I trust that it's safe enough to just be in the moment as I am, and tend to my own needs? And I guess that's what I'm hoping with this this whole idea of gathering and coming together, because it's exactly what I need in my life, and I really do hope that it can connect you to the places in you that maybe you've been cut off from, for whatever reason. We all, I guess, have different reasons from feeling that disconnect in our lives, and it's just about being with ourselves and allowing it to just come through us. And I really do believe that more and more. I mean, I've always been creative, and I've always had that sense that when I wrote something, it wasn't really me writing it, that I had just somehow managed to receive it. And I feel that about myself now. Like, how good am I at just receiving myself, just accepting myself, and just being as I am with what I've got. And really, for me at the moment, it's about having the courage to speak up and to show up for myself, and to really know how to protect myself and actually protect that voice. So the book is Circle of Stones, and I just hope that this is a really lovely sort of Bible for me. It's a really lovely way for me to help myself, but also it's a lovely thing to share with other women, and that's our intention, that we can all share in this. And I hope that as we come together, we're doing it on a Friday, but that can change. I guess I'll just go with feedback, and we'll see where we all are best suited in our week to come together. I'm sure it will keep changing as we keep changing. But I'm not entirely sure how long we've been going, but that's 9:10 now, and it's probably nice just to wind up here. I hope you like that passage, and it might be nice for you to play back and just close your eyes and listen to it a few times. And I read it several times, and different things jumped out at me at different parts, and spoke to me differently upon rereading it as well. So there was just so much there. But thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for taking the time, and for having me not feel quite so alone. I hope that I can see you again next week, and hopefully we'll have something new to discuss or share. But the sun is officially going down. It's getting sort of demi-dark outside, and I think my bedroom light's failing me now. So thank you for being here, and I hope that you can have a go with the meditation. It's just such a lovely one to do every day, and I love to do it before bed at night. But I'm doing the visualization in the evening as well. So just with connecting with the song, just take the bits of it that really speak to you, and work with that. That's really how I got started on this journey, was to just see myself doing the things that felt good, and to just stay with that. And it really does take you a long way. So thank you for being here. I hope you have a lovely Friday evening and a really nice weekend, and I will catch up with you soon.